Next, boys and girls, we are going to talk about an informational text. We're going to use one of our big books again. And when we talk about informational text, it's called expository text. That's a really big word. But what that means is it talks about real things. It's going to give you information. And the pictures for an informational text aren't drawings, they are real photographs. So when we look at this expository text today, you're going to see real photographs of boys and girls. And these boys and girls are working on following the rules. So let's get started with this book. It says, Friends Follow Rules. Can you read that title with me? Friends Follow Rules. At the bottom it says, Friends Play Fair. What does that mean? What does it mean to play fair? Does it mean that you're playing the right way? That you're playing so that everybody has a good time? Yes. And what are the children playing? Looks like they're having fun playing soccer. I wonder how many of you have ever played soccer. I know some of my second grade friends used to play soccer every year. So our first rule is friends play fair. Let's see what else we have. Way up here, I hope you can see it. This one says, Friends take turns. Now, right here, they're not playing a game, but they're waiting at the drinking fountain. And it looks like they're having fun even though they're waiting at the drinking fountain. These two are doing a hand game, and these two are talking, and these two are talking. So even though they're waiting their turn, they're having a good time. So this one again says, Friends take turns. And then down here, they are inside. It looks like they might be in a library. And it says, Friends share. Why do you think they might be sharing a book? Maybe they both wanted to read the same one. Or maybe they're really good friends and they wanted to spend time together. But either way, aren't they doing a nice job working together and sharing? Yes, they are. All right, so here's a little class list, rules for a class. Now, some of you are at home to learn, but I'm sure you still have rules at home of things that you need to do. And this is called Rules Help Friends Get Along and Stay Safe. So while I fix this page, I want you to think about how you can get along and you can stay safe, whether you are at school or whether you are at home with your friends. Are you thinking? This book is so big it doesn't like to stay open. There we go. Okay, so hopefully you thought of some things that help you get along and help you to stay safe. And maybe you can share them with an adult nearby. This class had class rules that number 1 was raise your hand to speak. Now that's kind of important. Right now we only have a few kids in our class, but when we have 20 kids in our class, it could get pretty crazy if everybody was speaking at the same time. So we work on raising our hand. Number 2, this is important no matter where you are. This says keep hands to yourself. And I don't know very many boys and girls that want people to put their hands all over them and just pick on them and bug them. And if we keep our hands to ourselves, then even if we're joking, the other person doesn't get upset with us because we're not touching them. And some people don't like that. So let's look at our third one. The third one says, treat others the way you want to be treated. That reminds me of the poem that we did earlier that says, if you want a friend, be a friend. So this says, treat others the way you want to be treated. So if you want other people to treat you nicely, then how should you treat them? Yeah, you should treat them nicely, shouldn't you? And that's not only your friends, but that's also other adults in your life, whether it's at school or at home or at church or at the store, wherever you are. So a couple questions for you that you can talk about with your class or with someone at home. What rules do you have at home? What rules do you have at school? So I want you to think about that and share with an adult that's nearby or an older brother or sister and talk about what kind of rules you have that make things go smoothly, that make things fair, and that makes life just a whole lot better. Okay? Now we're going to move on to our words that we have been learning. And I have them right under here. And we're going to review them. And then we're going to be doing a sentence that I think you'll enjoy. So what's our first word? I. Very good. How do we spell it? I. Pretty easy, isn't it? Now they get a little trickier. What's this word? Can. Can you spell it with me? C-A-N. Can. Good. How about this one? Ooh. We. W-E. We. 2 more. Stick that tongue out. The. You do it? The. Let's spell it. T-H-E. The. Good. What's the one we're learning? Like. Let's spell this one. This one's longer, isn't it? L-I-K-E spells like. Very good. You know enough words that you are able to read this sentence. And we're going to put some extra words at the end. And I have some pictures I'm going to show you. And then we're going to make that a sentence. So let's see what it says so far. I like the... What's something that could go in there? Today I could say I like the weather. Wonder what it'll be like the day you see this. I don't know, we'll find out. but I picked out some food, mostly food. I have one surprise in there that's not food. So I am going to show you the picture, and then we're going to say the sentence with the picture. So, what's this picture? This is some soup. So let's say our sentence together. I like the soup. Oh, here's one of my favorites. What's this? Pizza. Ready? I like the pizza. Good. This one starts with us. What's this one? Sandwich. Read it with me. I like the sandwich. Here's your surprise. This one's not a food, is it? I like the toys. Look at all those toys. Let's do that one again. I like the toys. And the last one. I like the yogurt. Let's do that again. You might not have known that was yogurt. I like the yogurt. Good job. Now you are going to have a turn to do that because you have a paper that is in, gotta go the other way, that is in your little booklet that Mom or Dad can pull out, and it's page 1, 2, 3, and 4. And it looks like this. It says, I like. And it also has pictures to help you know the word. So up here it says, I like. How about if you pause the video and go get your paper, and then you could read it with me? That would be even more fun. So pause the video, run and get that, and I'll see you back here in a second. All right, let's read this together. I like, that's the title. I like soup. They have green soup, but he's a cow, so it probably has grass in it. What do you think? Maybe. Let's look at the next page. Oh my goodness, he looks so silly. I like, what's on his feet? Socks. Let's read it together. I like socks. Next page. I like milk. Do you like milk? Milk is good for your bones. Oh my goodness. They went from food just to something else too. I like alligators. That's a really long word. Alligators. All right, I would like you to read this with your parents or your brothers or sisters a few more times. And guess what? You are readers. I'm so proud of you. Keep up the good work. All right, now we're going to listen for the sound. Who remembers what says s? There's a couple letters that say s. But the one we're learning this week is what? S. That's right. We're learning the S sound. And I am going to give you some words, and you are going to decide whether the S is at the beginning or at the end of the word. So, this is what I came up with. If the S is at the beginning, you can put up 1. That means beginning. If it's at the end, let's punch it. Remember how we do that with Haggerty? When we punch the last sound? Okay, let's try that. We'll do 1 if it's the beginning, and we'll punch it if it's the end. Sound good? Let me give you a couple examples. So if I say the word sun, where do you hear the S? At the beginning, sun. So what would you do? Number 1. What if I said bus? Where's that one? Let's try it. Bus. Where do you hear it? At the end. Very good. Let's try a few together. This should be fun. Side. Side. Good job. How about yes? Yes. Do it with me. Yes. Yeah. How about sail? What do you think? Sail. Good job. How about sack? Sack. How about less? We switched it. Less. Less. Good. How about soup? Very good. How about sock? How about sun? You're getting fast. I can't beat you. How about gas? Gas. Good. Pass. Pass. Set. One more. You ready? Suit. Nice job. You did a great job on that. All right. Now we're going to blend a few letters. So I am going to clean off my board that I just used so that we can do this. We only have a couple more things to do for today. And we're going to work on blending. That's putting sounds together. So you know all 3 of these sounds that we are going to put on this board. What does that say? S. And I used a capital S, and you watch why. Maybe you can already guess. What does this say? What letter is that? That is an A, and I'm writing sideways. There you go. An A says ah. Do we know A? Mm-hmm. How about this one? What's that letter? M. And M says mm. So let's put it all together. Sam. Let's do it again. Sam. I think I just said a name. What name did I say? Sam. Very good. So when we're blending letters together to make words, this is exactly what you do. If a teacher says, write the sound you hear, you can do S, A, M. And we just want you to do your very best in your writing so that you can learn how to do your very best in all of your work. All right, now I'm going to show you some nouns. We talked about nouns being people, a person, place, or thing, being people, right? That would be a person. Today, we're going to talk about nouns being a thing. And I think you know what all these things are. And they are all considered nouns because they're a thing. These are all animals. All right, so what do we have first? Oh, we love this picture in reading, don't we? This is an alligator. An alligator is a thing, an animal, and so it's called a noun. So in your writing, that will be a noun. Oh, here's something great big. I'm not sure I'd want to see one up close. What's this? A bear. A bear is an animal, and an animal is a thing. So that makes it a noun. Oh, we don't know this one as well, do we? But I bet you still know it. A camel. And a camel is what? An animal. Good. We know this one in Michigan, don't we? What's this one? A deer. A deer is what? An animal. So it's a thing, and we call that a noun. Let's try two more. What's this? A fox. We had a discussion the other day in my class about what color a fox was. The children were talking about it. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Yes. And a fox is what? An animal. Good. Last one. Ooh, this one looks cozy and so cute. Do you know what that is? A koala bear. And a koala bear is a what? Animal. And so it's a thing. And a noun is a person, place, or thing. So now you know two kinds of words that are a noun. We know people and we know things. Wonder if we're going to learn that last one still this week. You'll have to stay tuned and find out. But boys and girls, for this Wednesday, you are all done. Thank you for doing reading with me, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.